All right, so having a stressed out afternoon, I'll tell you, because I just found out that the two factories that I have actually cost an extra $1,000 a month than what I thought. So you just fly through paying bills, and unfortunately sometimes you get caught out with things costing more than what you thought they'd cost because you're not paying attention to things. But anyway, I just got sent a statement, and I'm like, right, okay, so they work out to, by the time I pay the shed rent and the outgoings, it's $900 a week per shed. So it's about $7,000 a month for both sheds. It's a lot just to have sitting around here. You've got to turn over a lot of money to be able to cover all that. But anyway, we are working on a VYSS today. I've got to fix up the front guard. Someone's had a go at rolling it, or it's been damaged and they've had to go up fixing it. I'm not really too sure, but it's all mangled, so I'm going to bring that in and try and touch it up, and then just touch up paint it for him because the paint's come off it. Then we're going to do a full guard package on the rear so that that's all ready for him to do, and then on top of that I've got one coilover to adjust. So yeah, I've got to adjust the heights. One side's lower than the other, so I've just got to adjust it up, I think 10 mil. I'm pretty sure it was the left, but we'll measure it when it comes in and make sure that we don't raise the wrong side. But anyway, yeah, let's get into it. Look at these rear tyres. How's this too? Hopefully you guys will be able to see. Well, we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you got 3 cracks in it. So that's cracked from here all the way to there. It's the same with this one. And the third one's just starting to crack. And we've got another crack here. Crack here. So this one's got 2 cracks. Crack here and crack here. And the passenger side has 3 cracks. 1, 2, 3. Not ideal. The same wheels I got on my car, I think. Problem with low road profile tyres is a lot of the times people just don't have enough. I could be wrong here, but I feel like they just let air out. So like you'll pump them up to whatever. I run mine on 38. And then all of a sudden, a couple months in, they're at 35. And if you don't pump them up again, probably what happens maybe with my car is because they sit around. I don't know whether that would make it worse. But yeah, definitely I find with my cars, the tyre pressure is always going down just randomly. I guess you could have bad valve, whatever. But the problem is, what I was getting at, is with low profiles, like this is only a 30, I think. Yeah, this is just a 30 sidewall. It's bugger all. I like to try and stick to a 35 sidewall, because at least you got something to work with. But by the time you only got a 30 sidewall, and then you let the tyre pressure go down, and then it's looking at how camber on this is, so it's only sitting on this much of the tyre. If your tyre's flat, the only place it's got to flex is the rim, so then they end up cracking. I see it all the time. But if you keep the tyre pressure up to them, they seem to be fine. It's just, yeah, I could be wrong, or maybe I'm talking at my ass or whatever, but yeah, from what I've found, is that as long as I keep my tyre pressures up and don't hit potholes, I'm fine. I never have a problem. But yeah, people let their tyre pressures get down a little bit, they're not checking them regularly enough, and then boom, you've got cracked rims. And this guy's, both his back rims are cracked, so it's not a good position to be in. It's actually been rolled already. Might just give it a touch up, but we're mainly going to focus on here. So just rolling this bit, because on the utes, if you don't roll that, the tyre can grab here and rips the guard out. So we'll roll that. That's done by hand, both sides on the back. Yeah, and then once we're done that, we're square on the back, and then we've got this to fix up on the front here. Yeah, even though I'm not going to be rolling the full guards on the back of this, I think I'm probably going to chuck the roller on and re-roll those a bit, because they haven't been properly rolled all the way. So yeah, I might give it a roll all the way and then just maybe neaten up the bumper trim a little bit and then hand roll that front part. At least they've done part of it. And then the front, I've got this mangled bit of a guard to deal with, and then we're going to raise that coilover up 10 mil or whatever it worked out to. I haven't looked at my measurements yet, but I've taken photos of my measurements. We'll raise it up to whatever it is so that they're level both sides, and then yeah, and then she's good to go. So anyway, let's get into it. Right, so I've done these. Had a little bit of trouble with the guards because, yeah, like I said, someone's previously rolled them and they've done a pretty shitty job. I think I used a bat or something to roll it, but yeah, done them, touched it up, looks good. Rolled these fronts around. This touch up on the front I'm not happy with because I had a different colour. This is heron white and I had Olympic white, which I think is VT. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it sort of looks like white out, the colour. I was a little bit annoyed about it. Like, it looks a lot better than it did because I'm pretty sure I got clips of it before. It was all rusty and the stuff, so I've bare metaled it so that it's not rusty, primed it, and then put this paint on. But yeah, I'm just not fully happy with it. But I could have sworn that the customer said he had paint for me, and so I thought, no, I'll just message him, and he did. He forgot to put it in the car, so I'm gonna sand this back a little bit. And at least it's got a base coat of something now, and then hopefully once he gets here, he's got the actual colour, and we can touch that up a little bit nicer. But anyway, I'll get stuck into it and I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, that was perfect timing. I literally put this on the hoist, went to pull off the wheel, and then the owner rocked up with the paint for this thing. So I've just put the right touch-up paint on this guard, and it looks heaps better. I just grabbed a clip of it, I'll show you that. But yeah, this car's good to go. We've done the rear guards, and then we've sorted out that front left guard, and he's very happy. He was stoked, and that's what we all want. He didn't know about his cracked rims though, so he's probably a bit shattered about that, which sucks. But yeah, he's going to either just get them molded up or get new ones. But anyway, let's get stuck into this VZ. After I get this thing out of I gotta get this thing out. I'm gonna come and bring that little Fiesta in here that I've got to ticker around with and hide it in this back hoist so no one can see it, and then we'll start on this VZ. You accomplish one mission and then you're on to the next problem. It's part of working on cars, I guess, but the white ute was done and I thought, oh, I'll just do this VZ, and then I thought, oh no, I'll just chuck this Festiva on the hoist and just deal with it because I don't even want to know about this job. It's not the sort of car I want to work on. Anyway, pull the struts out. That was pretty simple. It's got like the like compression knuckle or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, yeah, pulled the struts out. That all went pretty straightforward. Then the struts are rusted. So the top nut that holds it all together is like fully rusted. One of them was real bad and the other one's pretty bad, but I haven't been able to get either of them undone. I haven't even tried the real rusty one yet. I'm letting that soak in inox around the nut for the night. And the other one I was going to look like I might have been able to get it, and I've got it most of the way, but now it's bound up. So I think I'm going to have to let that one soak with inox over the night too. So this stupid thing can stay on the hoist for the night, and I'll figure that out tomorrow. Might have to get a second-hand set of struts for it, because if I can't get the nuts off, well, I can't reuse the nuts, put the nuts back on. I might have another nut for it, but yeah, I think with cars like this, just go to the wreckers, grab yourself some struts. It would have been simpler. But anyway, I shouldn't even be working on things like that. But I just say yes because it's already a customer of mine, and I don't like to let people down. But anyway, I thought that Festiva was giving me the absolute shits, so I'm going to jump onto a Commodore and do something I know. Let's sort these guards out. This is only getting a basic roll and just a guard trim because he's put VF wheels on his car, so they've got the 245 tyres, 245 45 tyres, and it's scrubbing even though it's not even low. But yeah, we'll just give it a bit of a trimmer, give the guard a little bit of a roll. We're not going to go crazy, and then just trim up the bumper clip, and then yeah, she's good to go. Right, so this VZ is done and dusted, ready to take off the hoist, although it's staying on the hoist tonight because the owner will be picking it up tomorrow. And then I'm not sure whether to have another crack at these struts. I'm sort of soaking them, like I said, overnight, trying to get these nuts to be not so rusty. It's got some rusty nuts, you know, but like they are bad. Again, I'll try and remember to put clips of the pictures that I took of these nuts, and you'll see they are very, very rusty nuts. But anyway, if you need work like this done to your car, preferably not this thing, yeah, hit me up. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one.